Alright guys, so I bought a BMW. It's an X6. It was used, and I don't want to say or have this appear that the vehicle was trashed in any way. The vehicle looks great. Here are the pictures from the seller that he posted when I was looking at the vehicle. Paint is immaculate, but there are just little things that didn't meet my requirements, I guess, and so there are some things that I'm going to go over in this video to make some changes to the vehicle. So first thing we're going to do is take a look inside the vehicle. So as you can see, the interior looks pretty good. The driver door here, this window panel, it looks really bad, this black piece. Now we'll get to that later, but I want to go ahead and show you the rest of the interior. Door panel looks good, the burgundy leather looks good there. Floor mats are very dated, they're folded, they kind of push very oddly on the gas pedal. Needs a good cleaning here. As you can see, the running board's slightly dirty. The seats themselves, they're leather, they're shiny, so they need to be cleaned, conditioned. I wouldn't say refurbished, but they definitely need to be cleaned and conditioned. So this is the passenger seat as well. Just needs a good cleaning, a good conditioning to smooth it out, get rid of that high shine, and really try to get it back to its original look and feel. Also, what I'm pointing out here with the flashlight on the steering wheel is just how dirty it is. You can see like all along the circle of the steering wheel there's like a yellowing and a fading effect. So it looks like the steering wheel is faded like all the way around, but that's easily cleaned. So I'm going to take care of that as well. So here you can actually see it. I've cleaned the steering wheel. Just taking a Mr. Clean magic eraser, dipped it in some warm water and just went around the edges very lightly on the steering wheel. Cleaned it, put some leather conditioner on the steering wheel, and it looks much better. To me, it looks and feels brand new. We're going to take a look at the interior now. Applied some Chemical Guys cleaner, some Chemical Guys conditioner, and the seats look really good. I'm very happy with the way that the seats and the steering wheel turned out. Everything feels nice, the sheen is gone, the leather feels good, a lot of the cracks have disappeared. But we still need to touch on that door panel. So this is what that driver door control panel, I guess you'd call it, looks like. As you can see, it's flaking and chipping. But this, I ordered a brand new one off of Amazon for 20 bucks. Quick replacement. Probably took 3 to 4 minutes to take it off and put the new one back in. Very fast. So again, just showing you the inside, the rear. Everything looks really good in the back. Obviously, the original owner did not have kids because the back was very clean. The seats looked like they were very rarely ridden in. These are the original lights, halos. As you can see, they're a yellowish color. Again, not a big fan of this yellowish color. They're kind of faded. But I found these LEDs on Amazon. These are 50 bucks. These LEDs are red. They include the CAN bus system to make sure you don't get any error codes thrown. And this is what they look like installed. As you can see, they're much brighter. Both the inside and outside halo rings are much brighter. It's hard to tell the red color here, but you should be able to see it here a little bit better. This is with the lights off in my garage. So next up, you're going to see 3 photos. This first photo is going to be the car as I got it, stock with the yellowish colored halos and the chrome grille. Next picture here is after the red halos were installed, still have the chrome grille. And this third photo is the red halos with the stealth or the blacked out grille. Next up, we're going to discuss wood grain. Unless you were born in the 60s or earlier, you probably don't like wood grain. I am one of those people who despise wood grain. I hate wood grain in cars. I don't know why they put it in cars. Cars aren't made of wood. I don't know why they put wood in cars. That being said, here are a lot of pictures of what my car looked like with the wood trim. What I simply did was order some vivid vinyl from Amazon.com. I think it was $13 for a 1 foot by 5 foot sheet, and you can see where I put it throughout the interior of the car to cover up the original wood grain. I'm pleased with how it turned out. You can see the pieces that I had to replace in front of the driver, or I'm sorry, the long piece in front of the passenger door, the driver door, the rear passenger, rear driver door, all have wood grain, and then these small places right beside the steering wheel also were replaced. Also, you can see here I replaced the floor mats. These are some really nice floor mats. They're very nice, thick. It's a rubberized mat. I had used WeatherTech and Husky before. Didn't really like those because they were slippery when they were clean. When I would clean them off, they became really slick. These are rubbery. They feel good. They have a nice texture to them, and I like them much better. So you can see those kind of laid out here as well as you're looking at how I covered up the wood grain with this vinyl wrap. Next up, we're going to take a look at the rims, or the actual wheels on my X6. Here you can see the two front wheels have pretty severe curb rash, so I took them to a guy here in Naples who does restoration of wheels. He does all of the BMW and Mercedes dealers in the Naples area. So this is what the wheels look like before, and I'll show you what they look like after in the last few photos in this video. But before we show you the finished product, I want to talk about the exhaust in this vehicle. This is a V8. This is the V8 4.4 liter. This thing's a monster, but it didn't sound like a monster when I got it. So what I wanted to do was just do a simple modification. I took it to an exhaust shop to add a Flowmaster exhaust, or Borla or Magnaflow or something, but nothing fit. So what I had them do was just simply add a quick cross pipe. The cross pipe didn't cost very much. They added it very quickly, and this is the result. So this is how the vehicle sounds once that cross pipe has been added. So overall, I am pleased with the results of the refurbishment on the two front wheels. I've gone ahead and ordered new rear tires, as I just realized that I'm down to the wear bar on the rear tires. They're huge rear tires. They're 315/35 R20s or 315/30 R20s. They're extremely wide tires. They're kind of hard to find, and they're not cheap. I did find some, and they're going to get installed next week. That being said, let's go into the cost that I've already put into this vehicle. So since purchase, I put almost $700 in with everything that you've seen in this video. And I'm not saying that everyone should do that when you purchase a used car. This is just something that I did. This is my journey. This is something that brought this vehicle up to par for me and made it my own, so that when others see me driving down the road, they know that that's my car, it's unique, and it's not over the top. These are simple things that you can do, by doing the exhaust or refurbishing the leather or reconditioning the wheels. All things that you can easily do at home and not have to spend a lot of money if you don't want to, or you can put a lot of time and effort into it and money and bring it up to spec, like I've done here. So these last few pictures are what the vehicle looks like now. I'm really happy with it. I've heard people say if Darth Vader drove a car, this would be what it looked like. I like that. But that being said, this is the vehicle. I'm really happy with it. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And again, thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe.